Alexa, how's your day today?
Good morning, dear. It's great. Thanks for asking.
I don't have my hearing aids in. Damn it. I should just done that. I wasn't gonna do this, people. But I had to throw my 2 cents in. There it is. There it is. If not, there's 1 cent. Anyway, did I tell you guys, or maybe you guys don't listen? Didn't I tell you guys, or maybe you all don't listen? I said to you, this is gonna eat. This is gonna be the year. It's gonna change our lives forever. 2025 is gonna change our lives forever. I wish I could go back to the videotape, but I can't find it. I don't have the strength to even find it. But I told you people, I told you, this year will change our lives forever. It goes every generation, and I see it all the time. I see it all the time. My back hurts like more than anything, but you know what? I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video because I have to do this video. Because I want to put my 1 cent in. Did I say I had 1 cent? And it doesn't even says it right. 1 cent. All right. So this is the reason why I'm posting this. I'm gonna tell my little story. My little story. Of the immortal. The immortal. When I was a kid, I don't know how old I was just getting into wrestling. In Jersey, the only place so much stuff on that. I had that cable box. It was like an ugly mustard color, faded mustard color. And you only had to do was go to channels. You had this little tiny thing go zit, zit. Go to this channel, zit. I'm on number 3, zit. It's a little switch thing. That was the cable box back in my day. I don't know. I'm not going to look for pictures. I'm just telling my story. I was so young. 85. This was 80. It was 84. I don't know. When they had that shit on TV. You know, I remember when I was a kid. And my parents are already divorced. My father either my mother would go out for the weekend, and my father would take care of us for that weekend. And all I remember is every Saturday night I would watch Different Strokes, Family. No, not Family Ties. What was on there? I remember Different Strokes. Oh, Silver Spoons. Different Strokes, Silver Spoons. Doesn't even sound right. Well, that's what's the name of the show. Wow. In today's world, that would go really bad. But back then, this was the 80s. That was the name of the show, Different Spoons. Means like different things or people. I don't even know. But that was the 80s. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So, occasionally, Friday night wrestling, this and that. So I got into it. I watched it on Saturday. Did I just say Friday? No, I meant Saturday. People, I'm not right. My back hurts like fucking hell. Work on me, people. So, as a kid, the TV's like, let's just say, I'm sitting cross legs, as a kid, and the TV is like, all right, what I'm seeing, do I go is, I don't know, maybe foot and a half. I'm not good with math, people. I'm not good with math, but I'm just going by. I'm looking at my monitor now, so I'm like, as a kid, oh, take him down. Oh, I guess that's how far it is. I don't know. Pardon me. I had a minute that. Because I have this, my nose, it just goes down my throat. I got to blow my nose all the time. Oh, I need a drink. All right, let me put my 1 cent in. I just took a piece of paper towel and threw it in my garbage, and it just went in. Hey, for me. All right, let me get serious. So, I seen, Monday night. Why am I saying all different fucking nights? I don't know. And then we just Saturday night. Wherever. I remember watching it, and then another. See, I don't remember the matches now. I have no clue what matches were, but I remember watching TV. There was matches. Okay, let me tell my little story now. If you see his face features has my father's face features. I'm not thinking of, I don't know how to like put it the face together. He has the same face features. Alright. Did I ever say my father had that thing in his eye where I probably never talked about it? He couldn't see. Yes, he couldn't see out of his left eye. I think it's called glaucoma. I think that's what it's called, glaucoma. I think you got that from diving in the rivers because back in the day, in the 50s, in the 50s, 60s, they didn't care. People swam in the Passaic River and in New Jersey. They didn't care back then, but there wasn't so much pollution in the thing today, or the world, whatever. Bear with me, my back hurts, but I want to tell my story. So I can see how there's that. Yeah, but then he was there, all Big Bob, and then he had a friend he worked with that was built like the same guy, built like Hulk Hogan. He was built just like him, except he had black hair and a black mustache. And it was one of my father's friends that he worked at a printing press company, which I started out doing for school, but it never worked out when I started the job. Because the job I started out, they fucked me over big time, and I just gave up printing. I walked out of that job. But that's another story. So, one night the guy comes over. And he's just like, one that Friday night, Hulk Hogan, I don't know who he's wrestling. Maybe he was Big Bob Bundy. I don't know. I don't remember the matches. But I know that on a Saturday night, watching different shows, Silver Spoons, and all other shows. But when that came in, just like, but let me get to the beginning. All right, I said that. Now let me get to the little beginning here. I saw on the old cable box. I don't know what company it was. It was a box that was mustard color. And any channel you wanted to go, you just click, click, click. Or change it down because it's USF, ASF. I don't know what that all is anymore. I don't know how to explain that. But, people today don't. I still have a TV to put those two little hooks to plug into your TV to get that. And I've been trying to find adapters here and there, but you know what? I have some. I got some, but it's just the motivation to put everything together. So I get all this furniture out of here. Anyway, so the little switch was on channel 3. See, you had channel 2, which is, what was it, ABC or CBS? One of them. I think it was 2 is CBS, 4 is NBC, and channel 7 was ABC. Okay, so, but what I'm trying to get at is I went from 2 to 3. I think I don't know what they're playing on channel 3, what channel it was, but on channel 3, I remember watching the Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan when Hulk Hogan won that fight. I didn't think nothing of it, but I've actually seen when he actually won the belt. But then, and I said, Channel 4 is doing the Saturday night thing. So, alright. I just want to tell you all a little tiny story of how I became knowing him or how big he was. And when he slammed Andre the Giant, it was pay-per-view big. My parents didn't have to pay, couldn't pay. It was like all new pay-per-view, all brand new. And my mother's neighbor paid for the pay-per-view. Did you any kid that came home and said, "Do you want to see that?" And I saw it there. I was so grateful. I was just so young and you understand I'm 54, so I don't know how that far it goes back, what age it is. It's maybe 10 within that time or whatever. You do the math. And I saw that. And I still have to this day, when they put it on VCR tapes, I still have that wrestling match on VCR tape when they sold them. You know, Blockbuster. Blockbuster was big around here, and I could go and rent a tape, VCR tape. I still have 2 VCRs. One I'm trying to get working. The other one's down there. And I have to get this furniture out of here. I need someone to get this furniture out of here so I can maneuver everything. I hate that you guys have to listen to nothing. I don't have any hearing aids. Maybe I'll put them on. But you know what? Let's just give me a second, people. Give me a second. All right. You know what I'll try to do? I'll try to see if you guys want to come up. Please be professional because I'm in a lot of pain. I can't deal with it. Don't let me shut my channel down. anyone wants to talk, it's right there. It's right there. Wants to come up, it's right there. I'm not even gonna phone it. I bet you that thing is buried right there. That beast tape is like buried in there. Wow. I know it. I know it. I might even have it on DVD. I think the one that's buried is the one on DVD because DVD get more features. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can find it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. But you know what? I'm telling my story. Maybe I'll remember other things. Sure. Let me give me a minute. Alexa, how's your weather today?
Currently, in Butler it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 95 degrees and a low of 71 degrees. Also, there's a heat advisory in effect until Friday, July 25th, 9 p.m.
No fucking way! No fucking way. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with it. You're gonna be excited about this one. I am. You guys are gonna be excited about this one. Well, I am. I couldn't find anything. The first one I found. I'll show you in a minute. Alright. I know this is like a Hulk Hogan thing. But I didn't think I would find anything, but the only thing I could find that came to me right off the bat. I cannot believe I even. I have so many VCR tapes, so many VCR tapes, and I cannot even believe I found this one. Look at that! Go to your home! Go to your home! That's what he's saying right there. It's a VCR tape. Anybody needs a Happy Gilmore tape? Because I got one. I didn't expect that at all. Like I said, my closet a mystery. So anyway, I know it's 11:10 in the morning on a Friday. 7:25. That blew my mind upon that. All right, well I'm not gonna go digging for the wrestling thing. So let me just. I guess I'm gonna end this soon because I just want to put my. 1 cent in there. I have a question. Why is it always, I gotta put my 2 cents in? I don't know. I'll look it up eventually, but what I'm putting my 2 cents in, throw my money there, but I'm putting my 1 cent of my story because all the stories out there, I am just one. But here's another way of saying it. With all the money out there, I barely have a cent for the people that's out there. I'll just make that sound. I don't know, whatever. I'm putting my 1 cent. See, all right, I'm going to explain something. I'm trying to get more into it. I don't like wrestling the way it is today. It's awful. Absolutely awful. When TV and cables changes and when he wasn't around, you know what? When WCW was bought out by Vince McMahon, that's the story because there's so many stories out there. When that happened, I gave up. I gave up watching wrestling. Doesn't make sense to me anymore. Doesn't make sense to me anymore. You know, I heard stories about people talk bad about. I mean, these guys. Everybody's talking about all this, and that. I already know. I've been watching all this stuff way before he died. There's so much stuff on YouTube. Then all of a sudden, everybody's replaying what they said about him. So I'm telling my little story about him. I lost respect for him a little bit because you know what? I so appreciate the Heart Foundation. Give me a second. The Heart Foundation. And the Heart. And the Heart. And Brett. He was my most favorite because he fought and he fought to where he is. And Macho Man. Let's explain. If someone ever asked me, what's your favorite wrestler? I would say Macho Man. Because he's real. He didn't just do wrestling. Oh, yeah. I love the voiceovers he did. Oh, the cartoons. You didn't think he did cartoon voiceovers? He did. I loved it. His voice is so ironic. Where what do you know? I heard stories how, well, you know what, Hogan did what he could to get where he is. He had to be a true bad guy, not wrestling version, but true bad guy. To do what he wants. But he did accomplish. He can't say I'm not wrong. He did accomplish everything to get wrestling on the map. And I love that about him. But in the world today, before he even died, I would say these are my 5 picks. And I don't care if you like them or not. These are my 5 picks. Andre the Giant. Bret Hart. No, wait for a second. Andre the Giant and Macho Man. Andre the Giant, Macho Man, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, and The Rock. Because The Rock, he knows, he's smart, he does. It's not because he does movies. Because he changed the concept. All right, number 6 is Stone Cold, okay? I only told you my 5 picks, so you know what? Let's go with 6. Stone Cold. Andre the Giant, Macho Man, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan. And The Rock. And then Steve Austin. Those are my 6 picks. I don't give a fuck about. Those are my 6. But then I have to go under that. which is Kevin Nash. I watch his stuff every day on his channel. It's on YouTube. You like my picks or not? Those are my 6 picks. I cannot leave out Cold Stone, Steve Ross. Cannot leave them out. So those are my 6 picks that changed wrestling. Think about it. Those 6 people changed wrestling. I don't like this shit today. I really hate it today. For one, I don't have TV. And it's so popular with the kids. I don't know if it's still around. One night in my mom's house, I was watching TV and one channel I was watching, it was wrestling, WOW. Okay. I think it was called Women's On Wrestling or Woman whatever. So I'm like, fine, it's all women's wrestling. And when I saw it, their routine was absolutely awful. Awful. Because it was so set up and they couldn't accomplish to make it that way. I saw the lady she was knocked down, and I saw her trying to move on her back, trying to move. So the lady does, a splash down. I was like, this is all good. You gotta make it. I don't even want to say those words. Because I get a lot of grief about it. So, rest in peace. Okay. The immortal. He'll always be immoral. He did change the wrestling. I know a lot of people not going to agree with me on all this. But you know what? I don't care. It's my story. The story I lived. The story I grew up in. Hey, Kendra. Have you been listening? Stuff's just about to shut down. Just telling my little story about how I believed in Hulk Hogan, how I cared about him, or how I started watching him another way. He's the cool brother. Oh. Kendra, are you going to hang out? Because I want to shut this down. Starting a new one. Alright. Alright, well, I said what I had to say. This is my tribute of how I feel about Hulk Hogan. Tell my story. See what I had to say. That's all I can think of at the moment. So, this simple little guy trying to live in this world. to keep it cool out there, brother.